Welcome back to the Minx28 YouTube channel, and for this little video today, I'm not going to be as much with the memes and whatnot. A little bit kind of me going off the cuff, because holy hell, editing takes a long time, and I just got a lot going on to not be able to edit too much right now. There still might be some memes and little videos interspersed here and there, but you know, it is what it is. Just wanted to put that out there because obviously this video is probably going to look a ton different if the opening was not enough for you, if you're a normal watcher of this channel. By the way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the content, and maybe if you don't like the content, who knows, you might be able to let me know that you hate it in the comments and I can watch it and stew and cry or whatever you think I'm going to do. Not really going to do that. I don't really give a shit what you think. I don't really give a shit what most people think, let's be honest. But if you hit that subscribe button, you could rage at me forever. Yeah, so it seems like a good deal for you and me. Alright, so Donald Trump, if you haven't seen it, he recently released something on Twitter and Truth Social and whatever. F you, Elon, I'm not calling it X. Let's just say, some magazine covers don't exist for a reason. And there's a reason the one he released doesn't exist. Before we get into that, let's look at his view of the most recent Time magazine cover, which has a certain, I don't know, South African emerald mind, never actually produced a means of his own money in his fucking life, son of a bitch, who is a prime example of why just because you get a hair transplant does not suddenly make you a good person.
I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
Gotcha, bitch!
Do you want to talk about the Time magazine cover?
It's so good.
It's so good. I love the detail, well, all of it, but the detail of Elon Musk holding the paper coffee cup. But, you know, why are we making a thing of this? Because we know Donald Trump loves Time magazine so much, loved being on the cover, loved being the person of the year again. And the idea that this person is getting this kind of attention, you know, you would think on its face he would be upset about. I was told by somebody close to him this morning that we're all getting it wrong and that he loves the fact that he can be the sort of the superhero in the eyes of Trump world.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is a fucking lie, okay? Because Trump is a narcissist. We all know this. Okay, and I'm not even saying that in like a bad thing. I mean, it's bad, obviously, because we don't want our president to be a narcissist. But at the end of the day, all presidents are fucking narcissists, okay? You have to be a narcissist to want the job of the presidency. You just do, okay? Any type of higher elected official position in government, anywhere in the world that is the equivalent of the president, you're a fucking narcissist, okay? You are. The degree of your narcissism is dependent on, I don't know, whether your fucking daddy loved you or not. I'm not so sure about Donald Trump. I don't think any of his parents, I don't think either of his parents fucking loved him. Okay, I know his fucking dad didn't really give a fuck. Trump is a narcissist. There's no way in hell this Time cover didn't piss him off. Granted, it probably pissed him off, but then someone explained it to him, you know, how you do a child, that it was a good thing, and that explanation, as simple as it probably was enough for him.
Elon Musk can be the ultimate villain.
Right. I get that as a shield for a lot of the criticism. Perhaps it now goes to Elon Musk, and so it's not coming to the president. I would say that is true until it's not. So,
like, the thing that gets me the most about this is, like, yeah, it's true, but it's only true, like, the first time someone looks at it and for, like, 15 seconds. Everyone knows that Elon is basically fucking the unelected president, okay? Everyone knows that. So it's not like something that is gonna have people going for like the next 2 weeks, like, maybe Trump is being controlled by Elon. Okay, even MAGA people are just like, Elon's doing all this great stuff. You know, they're attaching his name to the same ilk as fucking Donald Trump, like fucking idiots, okay? All because this dude did like one jump and released a truck that's not a fucking truck. It's true, but it's also, it's just stupid. I mean, fuck me.
I used to have a sign on my desk that said, "The buck stops here." The buck stops at the president's desk.
So we'll see. You know, Donald Trump took multiple occasions in front of the press today to say, Elon's only doing the things we agree with.
And that's what leads me to know that it like actually pissed him off. We wouldn't have heard that if it wasn't pissing him off. Trump is notorious for not talking about shit he doesn't want to talk about. Anytime somebody asks him, what's your policy? What's your plan with a certain area? He always says the same shit. But I can't tell you, okay? I can't, because if I tell you, then it won't be a surprise. Okay? And we all like surprises. Surprises are great. Just like everyone was surprised that my orange ass farted in the chair of the office of the president. Like, he's notorious for not fucking being able to, even remotely, like, explain something. He doesn't want to, right? If it's not bothering him or if he doesn't have the answer. So him providing an answer in response of this explanation, one, this explanation is like, it's not even like a super complex one. It's like a second grade level explanation, but that's still too high for Trump. Okay, so I know he had a fucking crash out, and then someone had to talk him off the ledge. Okay, like I know they were like sending alerts to Secret Service, keep Elon the fuck away from the Oval Office right now. Trump is kind of pissed. If he walks in, this whole Doge thing might go out the window. I feel like they should have just kept asking him this, and it would have actually made him fucking erupt. But, you know, mainstream media is fucking stupid with their reporting.
You know, where we disagree, Elon's not going to be allowed to do those things, is basically what his message was on a couple of occasions this week, which indicates to me that, like, this is still a marriage figuring itself out. And if indeed there are too many time covers, I don't know if that'll still be Donald Trump's perception that it's really ultimately a good thing.
Yeah, that's why, like, they had the little press conference in the Oval Office, and Donald Trump basically made Elon fucking stand there while his son was basically low-key throwing fucking shade at Donald Trump, by the way. I don't know if you've heard the audio, apparently, of what the kid was saying. But, like, that's why he was doing that, is because he's like, you fucked my existence up. You're going to take these blows, okay? You're going to explain this shit, because A, I don't know how to explain this shit to these people, and B, I'm not getting fucked in the ass for your fuckery.
The President of the United States, the Japanese Prime Minister, spoke to reporters in the Oval Office. Let's watch.
Mr. President, do you have a reaction to the new Time magazine cover that has Elon Musk sitting behind your Resolute desk?
タイムマガジンにイーロン・マスクが大統領の机の後ろで座っている写真がありますけども、それに関するコメントは何かありますか?
Oh, he's stewing. He's trying to figure out if he's going to use the big ball gag or the fucking attached dildo gag on Elon tonight.
Gay!
For the fact that he took all the attention. Look at him. He's so fucking mad. He's so mad. You could tell he was mad the way he looked at the freaking reporter when she asked the question. Like,
Elon Musk sitting behind your Resolute desk?
look at that face. He's shocked, mad, and sad all at the same time. And also bored as fuck. Because, you know, he doesn't want to do all these meetings and shit and all these questions getting fielded to him. It's a trifecta fucking combination of fuckery.
タイムマガジンにイーロン・マスクが大統領の机の後ろで座っている写真がありますけども、それに関するコメントは何かありますか?
Is Time Magazine still in business? I didn't even know.
Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad. He's so mad about it. Anytime he asks if a news organization is still in business, or they're fake news, they're horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, let me explain it to you. CNN, fake news. Time Magazine, fake news. The only people who like me. Fox News, Fox and Friends, I watch them every morning. Anytime he's pissed off at a news organization, he immediately asks if they're either fake news, or he immediately says they're fake news, or he like asks if they're gone out of business. It never fails.
タイムマガジンは廃刊じゃないんですか?
Elon is doing a great job. He's finding tremendous fraud and corruption and waste.
No, he's not. I might make a video later going over what they released, but he said he saved like $8 billion on one thing, and literally in the screenshot on the Doge website or whatever, it doesn't say $8 billion. It literally says $8 million. He is not saving billions and billions of dollars. He's actually fucking strangling the federal government to death. Sure, he might be finding some small little fucking expense spending that's pointless. There's gonna be that in every fucking government. Everyone's got a crutch. Everyone's got something that they unnecessarily spend a little bit of money on, okay? It's just like the federal government is basically a person, except it's made up of 300-something million fucking people, right? Like, because it's made up of the entire force and commitment of the American people. Okay, does it serve that force and commitment? No. Does it try? Like 25% of the time, but that's not the fucking point. The point is there's going to be pointless waste here and there everywhere with any type of government. Is it to the amount and degrading degree as Republicans continuously claim? No. Not just because the waste they're talking about in most cases, which Elon has even said, he's coming for Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. It's not just that, okay? It's not that they're claiming waste exists in food stamps and all that shit. It's not this those. It makes no sense as a term of waste. What makes no sense as a term of waste is the federal government cannot waste its own fucking money. If it's using it to purchase and pay for things, it's not wasting it. It's just throwing it into the cycle of the economy. You can't waste something you create. The fuck?
You see it with the USAID, but you're going to see it even more so with other agencies and other parts of government. He's got a staff that's fantastic.
What he really should say here is again, sorry to hit you with my horrible Trump. There's going to be more plane crashes, okay? More plane crashes. All right, we're downsizing the FAA. We're getting rid of the DEI. So we're firing all the Latinos and all the black people. Okay, we're getting rid of the DEI. We're also firing veterans. True story. True story. I watched it on Fox News. A veteran got let go. We're gonna get rid of all our research agreements. No cancer cure. No prescription support for poor people. Okay, you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps like I did.
He's wanted to be able to do this for a long time, and everybody else knew it was existent, but I think never so much when you look at USAID. That's a fraud. The whole thing is a fraud. Very little being put to good use. Every single line that I look at in terms of events and transactions is either corrupt or ridiculous.
The dumbest shit about the USAID shit, I think I went over this in a previous video, but I'm not sure. USAID is really a propaganda machine. How is giving money to other countries or sending supplies or doing good in other countries like a propaganda thing? And just follow me here, okay? You know how China has the Belt and Road Initiative, where they give money to countries to build large infrastructure or whatever they basically want to build. They basically say, we'll give you this money so long as you have a trade agreement with us. That's it. Something that's mutually beneficial. USA kind of does the same thing, except for we don't let them choose what the stuff is for. We basically kind of decided on our own. We'll focus on something that per se really affects the area, but kind of like doesn't. Either way, it doesn't matter what's spent on. What matters is it's literally just a means of soft power. And soft power is the type of power most governments try to use, because you don't want to use hard power. Hard power involves so you do these things because no one wants to declare war or start a war. It's a very bad look. Now, Trump, on the other hand, is a different type of politician, mostly because he takes all the negative traits of a politician and instead of keeping them at like a even kill with a couple, like he's not Nixon, where it's just like we all knew he was a fuckhead, but he was at least a competent fuckhead to a degree in the terms of how America worked at the time. I do not agree with Nixon's policies and his actions, but Nixon was at least to a degree competent.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Like, he normalized relations with China. He fucking caused a small drawdown in Vietnam, but then proceeded to send those weapons and troops to fuck over Cambodia. But America was not under threat of falling the fuck out of the fucking sky with him as president. With Trump, on the other hand, all the horrible characteristics are just maxed. There is a chance he will use hard power every single day. I mean, we are 1 month in, and this motherfucker has offended every ally we have, told every last one of them to go fuck themselves, sucked on Putin's cock like 3 different times, okay? Told the Chinese they can go fuck themselves, even though literally half the shit we buy in this country is literally made in China. Told farmers that you can develop your own cure for the fucking bird flu because I don't give a fuck. You just need to get them egg prices down, which is not how fucking capitalism works even remotely. I mean, the fucking shit list is endless.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga!
It gets even worse with this Times stuff because there was a fake Times cover that was created. I don't know by who. It was probably like a fucking joke or a gag, I'm assuming, because of the way this guy is acting, executive ordering everything, which is not how this shit is supposed to work. This Times article it's spot on. And here's the scary part about this Times article, okay? The scary part is Donald fucking Trump reposted it, retweeted it, and I'm sorry, nigga, what? Congestion pricing is dead in Manhattan, and all of New York is saved. Long live the king, President Donald J. Trump. I'm sorry, sir. Did you? I mean, I knew this is how you want it to be seen. Okay, anybody with a fucking functional brain with an above 3rd grade fucking education knows this is how you want to be seen. But you're not supposed to say the quiet part out loud. This nigga just called himself a king. And yes, this is a nigga. This is an ignorant motherfucker. Bro, when I say we are like so close to somehow making the storyline of Civil War fucking possible, like holy like he reposted this shit. And it's got, this is already one too many likes. And sure, people are shitting on him in the comment section. Gulf of meaningless distraction while the rich who pay no taxes loot the treasury and burn the Constitution. Which, by the way, I should probably talk about this in another video as well. Jasmine Crockett revealed that basically Elon Musk has already started paying himself contracts, his company's contracts to the federal government. King shit. Oligarchy shit. But, you know, Trump says he's the king, apparently. I mean, he's more like the queen, and Elon is the king, but they both have, like, dominatrix-style fucking egos. Flip off and peg each other every now and then. To sit here and post this is, like, psychotic. It'd be different if someone asked him had he seen the fucking photo. But to use the official account, the fucking White House account. Dude, I fucking, we are such an unserious country. America is it's a 3rd world fucking monarchy with a goddamn Gucci belt and a fucking wrapped around an orange 5-year-old. Like, oh my fucking god, dude. That's fucking king shit. And anyone who's like supporting this or supporting this fucking thing and going, this looks dope or whatever, you have peasant brain, okay? You're a fucking medieval peasant. That's what you are. You are a fucking medieval peasant. You throw shit out the window because you don't have a fucking working toilet or any type of sewage system. You're more likely to die at fucking 25 from, I don't know, a fucking small paper cut turning into fucking gangrene. You're more than likely fucking your sister. If you think this is cool, you're a fucking medieval peasant. That's just what you are. But I don't know. I'm just Minx28. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And do you think this is an overreaction? I mean, do you think it's a good idea for the president to be calling himself the fucking king? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. And I once again hope we as a country can pull through this. But considering the fucking intellectual level of a shit ton of our country, I highly doubt we pull through this.